Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today we're going over WWE Battleground 2016. It was actually a pretty good event. Let me grab my notes over here. We started off with the kickoff show. I may have missed one match. I'm not sure. I don't know if I missed one on Battleground or not because I only saw one, so there may have only been the one match on the kickoff. We had tag team the Usos versus Breezango. Breezango. Fandango, Breezango. Yes, that's it. Um, and a good match, solid match. Nothing great in this one. Tyler Breeze and Fandango got the win, which I'll be honest, kind of surprised me. The Usos seem to their stock has really dropped a lot in the last few months, and it's really surprising to me because I always see them as being a really good, solid team, and I don't know, just kind of surprising that they keep kind of falling down. Then we start with the main card. We had the ladies on here to begin with. We had Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks and her mystery partner. Again, I know a lot of people knew this. I see a spot right there on the thing. But I know a lot of people kind of follow the dirt sheets and stuff. I don't follow them. I wait to see what happens. And her partner was someone I was hoping was going to be involved, but I don't even think she got drafted, and that is Bayley. So Sasha and Bayley, who I think most of us know, have had a great rivalry in NXT, and I'm hoping Bayley gets called up, but again, I don't think she was drafted. If she did, I missed it. So great match. Well, not great match. Good match. Good match. Not a great match. Good match. But what is that? What did I write right there? Okay, that's what I wrote. I was looking at my notes to figure out what I wrote. Sasha and Bayley get the win. Again, good match. Not great. Good stuff. So Bayley and Sasha with the win. Sasha had that bank statement on Charlotte. Then had Charlotte tap. Good stuff. Good action with the ladies. And I'm really glad to see Bayley make an appearance on the main roster. And it was her first appearance, which I thought was great. And the crowd exploded when she come out. Her and her wacky guys out there, it was great. She had the crowd in the palm of her hand. It was awesome. And one thing I thought was really, really cool is right before they announced Bayley, they had the camera on Sasha. And Sasha had this big grin on her face. And as she turned to look, because she knew Bayley was coming, she had this big grin on her face. And you could just tell she was really happy that Bayley was coming down. So that was awesome. Next, we have the tag team champions, the New Day. This was not a title match because it was 3-on-3 against the Wyatts. Good stuff, but man, I really don't like the way that Xavier is going with this. Not his fault. I mean, the way they're pushing his character to kind of fall for Bray Wyatt's act, and I don't like that because I love the New Day, love that team. Love how excited they are, how funny they are. And when Xavier's not funny, it's kind of drops his character down a little bit for me. Not for anybody, other people. I'm just saying for myself. But it was a good match. Not a great match. And you just see that Bray Wyatt seemed to have some kind of a spell on Xavier, and that was kind of fun and kind of interesting how they kind of played that out. And I thought it was kind of cool. I kind of thought New Day was going to sneak the win out of there, but no, the Wyatts got the win. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little surprised in it, but good stuff, good match. U.S. title match. This one right here to me is kind of a throwaway match just for me. Zack Ryder versus Rusev for the U.S. title. Rusev, who was on Raw, so this one could have switched hands. It could have gone to SmackDown. Again, what they're calling the last matches between some of these competitors, which I think we all know they're going to meet again. So, but anyway, maybe not these particular two guys, but Rusev gets the win and retains. And again, not to me, nothing big, nothing exciting in this match. I like Ryder. I don't know, nothing great to me. He locked his move on and had it tight. Mojo Rawley come down, from the Bros, and what their actual name? The Hype Bros. The Hype Bros is what they call themselves. Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, and so he was kind of up. It was kind of making me chuckle. He was like all up in Rusev's face, and Rusev had this look of like, "Who are you? What are you even doing here?" It was hilarious. It was cracking me up. Rusev really played that really well as Riley was right in his face, jumping up and down, like yelling at him and stuff. And he just had that look of like, little man, go away. You're nothing. And I thought that was really, really fun. And he just walked, and Rusev just walks on out with the title. So that was kind of interesting. Next, and anytime Kevin Owens gets in the ring, I think the last, I don't know how many pay-per-views, I pretty much said that's a match of the night. Once again, Kevin Owens with Sami Zayn, and both of these guys are hitting on all cylinders. Their moves are just amazing. They're really crisp. Everything is just firing with these two guys. And to see these two guys going against each other is epic. And as I believe they've switched, they broke it up so they're in different rosters now, which I don't like that. Because this is matches right here that should keep happening because they're so good, so very good. And I don't mean like every week or anything, but it's a rivalry that could last for a long time. But I mean, lots of kickouts, lots of submission attempts, a lot of finishing attempts, lots, and just really, really good. All said and done, Sami Zayn with the win. Really good match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I tell you, like I say, it seems like every time Kevin Owens is in the ring, he has match of the night for me, and it's amazing, really, really good. Next, and I feel bad for the ladies having to come out after that match. They have Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Again, to me, kind of a throwaway match, and I hate to say that because I really like these two ladies. Natty's been around, seems like forever. Becky, really, really talented, but just, I don't know, kind of, it's really hard to follow a great match. It really is. And sadly, you could tell the crowd was kind of out of this match too, which, and it's sad because again, these ladies are really good and they deserve really good spots. And this one just wasn't it for them. Next, The Miz versus The Miz with the Intercontinental title, and he is with SmackDown against Darren Young with Bob Backlund. And I got to be honest, I love Bob Backlund. He's better. I remember him wrestling way back in the 80s. I'm old, but I remember that. And in Darren Young, it's really good to see him kind of get that push and that mentorship from someone who has been there, done that, in a really awesome guy and an intense guy, very intense. But solid match. Again, The Miz is still my favorite. Still, this wasn't a great match. But all said and done, The Miz gets I guess he gets the win because Darren Young got DQ'd. Maurice and Bob Backlund kind of got into a little bit. Maurice goes over, slaps Backlund. Backlund kind of walks away. Maurice just kind of falls down and acts like she got pushed. And next thing you know, Young comes out, Miz comes out, and it's over. Miz kind of pushes Backlund, and then Darren Young comes in and starts beating up on Miz, and it was a DQ. And I got to be honest, I think that's the first DQ I've seen for a while. I see a lot of things happening that back in the old days that you didn't do any of this stuff, but now it's kind of free range. You can do whatever you want, basically. But solid match, not great. Miz has the title on SmackDown now. So right now we have Charlotte with the women's title on Raw. Rusev U.S. title on Raw. Miz title on Intercontinental title on SmackDown. And next match we have John Cena with Enzo and Big Cass. Good stuff. Enzo was on fire on the mic as usual. I love hearing him on the mic. He's amazing. And Enzo just kind of, I mean, not Enzo, but Big Cass after Enzo got done, he was like, Enzo, that was pretty good. And the crowd is like jumping into it. And I was like, that was awesome. That was phenomenal. I mean, but that went off for a while, but it was really good. They went against the Club and AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson and Gallows. I couldn't think of Anderson's name. Anderson and Gallows, really good match. Really good stuff. Big Cass and Enzio, really good. Enzio was in it for the majority of the match. The smallest guy in there, getting beat on a while. With the final being Cena getting the pin on AJ Styles, which actually surprised me. I really didn't expect AJ Styles to take the loss. I thought one of the tag team was going to get the loss, but no, I was very surprised at that. Good solid match, not great, good solid match. Next we had Y2J, Chris Jericho with the highlight reel, and his guest tonight was who was it? Randy Orton. Randy Orton had been out for 9 months with a shoulder. They said shoulder, but I thought he had something else too. I think he was like making a movie. He might have been injured as well, but I think he was making a movie and doing some other things as well. But that was fun, good stuff. Y2J, good stuff. I always like hearing him on the mic. And I gotta be honest, this is the first time I've really heard Randy Orton out there really seem like he was having fun. Most of the time he seems real uptight. I mean the character, that's obviously the character. That's the character he's made. But this time he seemed like he was out there having fun with it, getting excited. I mean, laughing and joking and talking about the match he's going to be having with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Good stuff. Good stuff. And, of course, an RKO on Jericho. That's how that ended. I think we all saw that coming. But good stuff. And next for the World Heavyweight Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Roman, I believe this is his first time back since his suspension. Good to have him back. Looks good. Not great. Looks good. When they first come back after that long off, you have a little ring rust on them. So, but speaking of that, I hope Randy Orton has some matches before SummerSlam so he won't have that ring rust. But good match. Not good match. Great match. I mean, this right here to me was the second best of the night, but behind Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Or you could have flip flopped either one of them. I thought they were both that good. Again, lots of bumps. The Shield, going against each other. The three guys have really, really good chemistry together. I think whether they're on the same team or whether they're going against each other, a lot of great chemistry. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Great match. And all said and done, not Owens. I went back 2 matches, didn't I? 3 matches. Ambrose gets the win. And now the heavyweight title is going to be on SmackDown. That was a big thing coming in this. Where was the title going to be? And it's going to be on SmackDown. I think that's pretty good for the company because they got Cena over there as well. And that's going to get some viewers to go over to that as well because I know I haven't seen very few SmackDowns for a long time. So you got the title over there, and that'll get me to check out some of that as well. So if they had put that on Raw, then they would have 3 of the main titles against just the Miz's title, which they really couldn't do that, I guess. But really good match. Ambrose with the win. So all in all, solid night. Not great. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, it's not as good as Attitude Era. No, it's not going to be as good as Attitude Era. But I always look at things as how have they been in the last year or two, and I think it's pretty good. Not great. Not something you're going to say, hey, everyone, y'all need to all come watch this. But there's some really good young guys coming up. I'm really loving it. I got to be honest, I'm really liking the young talent coming up. And you got a good mix of veterans in there as well. Good stuff. So that's the Battleground for 2016. Next up is SummerSlam. We know right off the bat we have Orton against Lesnar, barring injuries. But other than that, good night of stuff. And that's all we got. And you guys have an incredible day.